Hello YouTubers, I'm Justin and today on Dash and Run, well, we're coming back here to look at these tiny arcades. Now I looked at several of these quite a while back and finally I've completed my collection. So basically I've got the last four here. So like all my videos, let's have a bit of a closer look at these last four tiny arcades and see if it's something you might want to get. Okay, so the first one I'm going to have a look at is Qbert, and as you can see the cabinet's quite nice looking. It's got nice decals on it. It takes 3 AAA batteries. Unfortunately they include this silly keychain and I would not be putting this on my keyring at all. I mean, it's far too bulky anyway and it's kind of a novelty thing, and probably what I will do eventually is take all these off because I really don't like these. Now they all have a switch at the back and you can switch it on, and when you switch it on it comes on. This also lights up, which is pretty cool. Now they all have various 2 buttons to operate the game. Normally one is to turn it on and one is to operate it, but with Qbert I think it's basically just 1 button. Now I'll do my best to have a bit of a go with this in front of the camera because it's pretty tricky, but as far as you can see, the idea of the game is basically to stay on the little pads and then cover as many as possible without getting killed. Now it's pretty tricky, and even more tricky when you can't actually see like so. But overall, this is a really nice little version of Qbert. Next is Pole Position. Now Pole Position is also a very nice looking cabinet and the decals are really nice, and one neat feature is that instead of just a joystick they've actually turned it into a little steering wheel, which I think is pretty cool. Now like all the others, there's a switch on the back, and if you switch it on you bring up the actual game, and then one of the 2 buttons will start the game. Normally it's like so, and then 1 button will operate the accelerator, and I'll do my best again. And as you can see, it's definitely a very authentic looking version of Pole Position. It's actually very good, and I'm not doing too bad considering I'm just playing through the camera. So that's Pole Position. Next is Tetris. Now Tetris is a fairly interesting game that's basically got its origins in Russia, and the cabinet itself is not as detailed as the other ones. I don't know if this was how the original cabinet looked because I've never actually seen the original Tetris arcade machine, but it's got the least sort of decals on it. Anyway, you switch it on the back just like the others and it will come up. Now Tetris of course is a classic brick matching colour game. And also has a very classic tune, which we'll probably play in a sec. And like the other one, basically the buttons allow you to change the shape of the little squares. That one didn't really have much on it, but that one, so you can change it a different way, and the joystick allows you to move it quicker or slower down. And again, it looks very authentic to the Tetris game I've played in the past on various consoles and things, but never having played the actual arcade one, I can't tell if this is very close to it. So that's Tetris. And finally we have New Rally X. Now again, the decals on this are really nice. They've covered the whole cabinet, and of course when you switch it on like the other ones, this little bit here at the top will light up, and as you can see like the other ones, you've got a little screen, and I'll do my best again, and basically you have to drive around on the screen. So let's get this going. Oop. And as you can see, again, it's very authentic to the original arcade, I think, on this particular one. I seem to remember that that's how it actually looked. And overall, I think these are all really awesome and quite cute. Now, I've got the complete set, I believe, now of all 11 of these, which came out over quite a period of time. And I think they're pretty damn awesome. Well, there you go. There's my quick look and unboxing of the last 4 tiny arcades to come out, bringing a total of 11. And overall, they've all been pretty awesome, and I really like these. They're great if you're a collector of retro gaming and you just like the design and the style of these cabinets. And overall, the quality of the games is pretty damn cool. So from me, I give these a thumbs up. They're awesome. So as always, thanks for watching and please subscribe to my channel. What's all that noise?